How's it been that we're back playing another Eden, the Cat Beyond Space of Time, about to pick up with the last chapter of the Mythos, finally. And apparently this is a long one, so this may be 2 or 3 episodes because people said to do it, but keep the final battle and the epilogue separate because those are both going to take a while. Has me a little scared about the battle, but we're going to go anyway. But first, I still have my dream piece. Now, I already have a lot of these people. So I need a manifest character I don't already have. I already have 5-star, which I have Radika, Ululu, Claude, Myris. Someone's gonna have East, I have both Suzettes. I don't have normal Xion, I only have AS Xion. I have Dewey. I don't have Biaka as a 5-star. I have all these other guys. Except I do see AS2 of a show up when when I'm having trouble with manifest battles or something like that. I do look up online, and lots of people have AS2 in there. So you know what? We'll go with that because other than that, the only person I would have who I would have to level up would be Biaka. Nope, no, I already have Myris and manifested. She's really good when she's manifested out. I got Renri just a little while ago. I got Seti. Be Lakido or Tuva, but I'm gonna go Tuva. Hey, 5-star, shocking. Oh, I forgot to give her 16 more shadow. Damn, her shadow must be through the roof at this point. Yeah, 122. I call that high. Alright, board. Oh, we start off in Curse Bride. So Curse Bride is Earth-type magic tap and extra large. Consumes 1 underworld lantern for additional damage, and stacks underworld lantern users, performs additional Earth-type slash attack at turn's end. Based on the number of stackers, increase damage based on user intelligence. Huh. So this one she has a skill that just stacks lanterns, but does Earth slash attacks. Which is still good if you're finding somebody who's weak against Earth, R slash. And it does damage based on the number of lanterns she stacks, so you just get stronger every time you use it, and it's increased based on the number of intelligence, which as a magic character, she's gonna be high. And then you can just do this one to launch a single extra large magic attack with additional attack. Consume 1 for additional attack, so I could do 2, it sounds like. Huh. Interesting. I guess the question is, how many underworld lanterns can she stack? Most of them cap at like 3 or 4. Like, you can't stack infinite. Or can you? Nah, so I don't know of anybody who can stack any of these things infinitely. There's always some drawback. I guess the drawback in that one is being a slash attack, it's more physical based, even though it does say it takes her intelligence. So does that mitigate it? Because it doesn't seem like there's much of a drawback than just using physical instead of magic. But it does damage based on her intelligence, which is her magic stat. Someone in charge. There's nobody here. It's a dead city. They also look like Elzion, so coincidence? A skeleton falls out from the ceiling. The only place left in here? No, there's an entire town behind us. We just can't go there. Oh, and this one actually opens up for us. Interesting. This is where they make all the hundreds of robots I've destroyed. I was grinding up stuff because the weapons that you can make from these things are actually really good. Also, if it's going to attack her, it's being very patient. Oh, another one of those, well, 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 it would appear I have visitors. What was that robot that was on the pedestal? You can't see any of the robots were here. We've killed literally hundreds of them. Well, I could turn my hostility programming on if it'd make you feel better. He's like, I don't have a heat ray, that'd be silly. It's just a normal laser. Uh-oh. Revelation time. Oh no, wait, so are you a robot? Because a robot shouldn't be able to do that. So Melina comes from the Space Royals? If it's the case, how long have they been dead? Because she's only like, what, 14, 15? Oh, it's simple. My body died and I put my brain inside this robot. I mean, every day is a waking hell where I can't feel any sensation, but it's better than being dead, am I right? He's like, oh, he's like, well, look at the time. Your daily walk, what, do you get your 10,000 steps in? You're a robot. Yes, wait for me outside. I had to go get my shoes on. And they leave, he locks the door, and you just hear one of those things where it's like his footsteps run out, go away in the distance, and the engine turns on, and the car speeds off. Melina. Is that she got her name when they found her or somebody was dying and said, Melina. And then you're like, Melina, eh? Quest accepted. Take a leisurely stroll. Oh, we can... Oh. Oh, there are a lot of doors that were locked. Well, you know what? I really do need to kill this horror because I kind of need his guts to make more weapons. Good thing about running this dungeon for like an hour just getting materials is I really learned how to kill things quickly. I mean, that always works, but... You can't rely on that if they're not weak to, you know, fists. We had the derogatory term for the wingless ones. We called them unwinged. What, to go insane, or... I don't think it's human nature to go mad. I mean, the coupling being a apparently racist dictator with losing your daughter, finding somebody who allegedly looks similar to them may be contributing factors, but no, not human nature. Disagree wholeheartedly. The ever-present quest in these games. Do a quest. Where is it? Back the way you came. Get going. The worst part on that is the padding, because I have no way of getting back between these points. Because I don't know where I'm going right now. With a fast travel. Yes, either in here, so I couldn't just teleport here. Oh, I was hoping that was the inn. I can't quite tell because the arrows are blocking the things. And how did that happen? They're like, don't ask questions, look how cute we are. It's a great help hearing that. I thought I went mad. Now, this is a fantasy world. Okay. Because this is a fantasy world. Do they not have rabbits here? Because once again, this is a magic and science fantasy game, so rules of what actually here are not, because they have dogs and they have cats that are normal dogs and normal cats, but apparently they don't have rabbits because they call them rabbits. And now we're back at the beginning. Also, should the robots be attacking us if we're with you? Can you not tell them to back off? Like, how's this work? In a world of magic and spirits, it's hard to believe that you could go from point A to point B instantaneously. Also, we've been to hell. You mind if I tell you about the... Everybody's like, oh, God, should we? In the beginning. How close are we talking? Well, yeah, it should be pretty obvious. I brought her back to my wife. Yada, 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 yada. She managed to survive. But come, where? We're at the end of the line. Oh, good. Take us back. Well, it took us back somewhere. I don't know where we are now. Noah's like, yes! Yes, but once again, how much time has transpired during all this? Like, I want a timeline here. Rosetta's like, he just beat me to the punch. In the broadest sense of the terms, yes. I was a cat from the past who jumped into a wormhole to the future, who then got transported back to the past and transformed into a human. Aldo's like, look, we're focused on Melina right now. We'll circle back to this. He's like, moi? Ah, this explains how he died and came back. Oh god, another Eden, I get it. Yes, this is the second time we've had another Eden. They're both like, Melina's like, how dare you push this off on me? He's like, I guess it's fine then. Bye. Someone who does is Is the king alive? Oh, quote unquote. You saying the planet remembers everything? He's like, as a man trapped in a robot's body, I yearn for death. This is fine. Everybody leave the room. Oh, wow. Now, you said you were transferred in this. Was that a conscious choice? Uh-oh, it's a glitch in the Matrix. What, you mean up till like you're 22 and then never until you die? He's like, they tell me the same thing. Don't worry, I'll get my parts myself. Well, I guess we gotta follow him. Okay, there it goes. So I was like, fade? Following to replay Doomsday. Man, you know, hard to tell how long this episode's going to be because I had to do a lot of walking. Aw. Hey, so there's still monsters here? Well, I guess because they're not people, they're recordings. Alright, you know what? Let's do one more. Dive into this, and then we'll call it good. So I want to at least get into the dungeon next time. Hopefully beat whatever dungeon this is going to be next time. Your rapid gave it away, and I can clearly see you behind that wall. Is that true? Okay, I was close. I said 14. Which means this entire place got destroyed 8 years, like 8 years ago? Yeah, me too. Yes, that could be infantile amnesia. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's where you forget stuff when you were like a toddler, not a 5-year-old, and you forget things from when you're 5, but not everything. Not the fact that you were a moon princess and your planet blew up. I'm gonna blame the tower defender on this one. Either that or past Clark. It's one of the two. Alright, but I mean, like, honestly, with all the backtracking and fighting, this has been almost an hour of recording, so I'm going to end this one right here. next time, Doomsday, and hopefully the dungeon as well. And then we'll go from there, because I only got so much time to record these, up front. If it turns out this is super, well, I'll be cutting this out if it turns out to be super short, but this is interesting. So yes, it isn't the fact that Melina is like super old and it's just one of those things. Like, no, she actually is 13. This happened 8 years ago. I mean, this entire moon civilization existed this entire time, never came back after the whole Judith thing, and only died out 8 years ago? Something doesn't add up in this equation, but that's where we're gonna explore the story next time. But until then, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later.